the success of the agency is always our top of mind. So we want to see that happening. And if this isn't something that's going to work for you or us, we're pretty good at identifying that and we'll point you in the right direction.
Welcome to the Happy Clients Podcast, brought to you by Dot & Company. Whether you're a virtual assistant, an agency owner, or a client-facing account manager, we all deal with clients. Lucky for you, client management is what we do best. Now, let's dig in, chat cam life, and have some fun along the way. Cheers to Happy Clients.
When not to hire an outsourced account manager like us for your agency. You probably didn't see this episode coming, telling you when not to hire us, but we honestly want to be completely transparent. We only want to work with agencies who are the perfect match for us and we're the perfect match for them. So we wanted to put this episode together to paint the picture of when hiring somebody like us isn't really the best option for your agency.
Love episodes like this. I think they're so helpful just to make sure that everything's aligned. I think a huge piece of this agency and client account manager matching piece or matching puzzle, I guess, is that everybody's in, all in. So we just need to make sure that the agencies we're working with are all in. So if you're doing this, don't call us. So first things first is if you have an in-house team, and we've seen this work and we've tried it again, and then we tried it a third time and it just never works. So just picture this. I'm going to lay the scene out for you is when you're at
in-house, literally, not full-time, physically in an office.
Yeah. Sorry. Physically in the office around the boardroom table, sitting face to face. And there's Katie on a laptop screen at the head of the table. So awkward. So that definitely doesn't work. It's just not easy and I don't mean easy difficult. It's just not, it doesn't have an ease, a conversation, everybody playing, joking, being in the same room, and then somebody on the screen. It just doesn't, I guess, convert. It doesn't work.
Yeah. And really, we're thinking more so about our team. We want our team to be fulfilled. We want them to feel like they're a part of the culture. And it's really tricky when everyone's together and then we're the only ones sitting at home in our pajamas. So we really want it to be fully remote if possible. Not to say that it can't work. I mean, we do have a few agencies that we do work with that it works well. Most times see that it's not ideal. So it's not a hard no, but it's a maybe.
And what we've gotten good at is kind of identifying when it doesn't, right? If they're high-fiving around the table and can't quite get their voice heard or nudge themselves in because they're behind a screen, it is just awkward. It's very strange. And then the culture isn't there either. So we do look for remote teams. Everybody's on the same sort of page and can really be in the same position.
Number 2, if you are an agency that works 24/7 or on the weekends. So we have a pretty good culture of work-life balance and we want to keep that up. So if you're an agency that does work around the clock and you expect your account managers to be working around the clock or on the weekends, it's probably not the best fit for us and our team. We just don't expect our team to be working on the weekends. So if you're that type of culture, we're probably not the best fit and maybe a full-time person would be best for you.
Somebody living and breathing, that agency 24/7 does bring something different to the agency. So if that's kind of your working hours, it's something that isn't really aligned with Dot & Company. So happy to stop it there, I guess, the conversations. But of course, we love work-life balance. And all of our cams are really jazzed to see that when we're kind of in those early phases. So we want that for agencies we work with too.
Taking a quick pause on today's episode to talk to you about the beginning of a referral-worthy client experience. I want to introduce you to our complete onboarding package for digital marketing agencies. So this isn't your first rodeo. You know the client experience can make or break a project. Forget the blood, sweat, and tears that you and your team have poured into a project. If the client doesn't feel as important as their project, you won't land those referrals your business is banking on. But who has the time to baby their clients and promise them the results? The good news is onboarding your clients is the beginning of that referral-worthy client experience and your secret to repeat clients. And in the complete onboarding package, we're showing you how to onboard your clients like professional client account managers. That's us. So what is the complete onboarding package? It is everything you need to know about onboarding. As dedicated client account managers for some of the world's most successful digital marketing agencies, we've onboarded more clients than we can count. We've tried and tested and retested our process to get it perfect. And that is now this complete onboarding package. From the sales call to the launch, the complete onboarding package shows you how we onboarded clients into digital marketing agencies step by step, including the exact tools and templates we use with real clients. You'll get a 24 step-by-step guide, 22 in-depth video tutorials, and more than 18 tools and templates, so you can take action right away, swipe, and implement right into your agency. So if you are an agency, make sure you head over to clientaccountmanager.com/onboarding to get your hands on the complete onboarding package.
And then last but not least is kind of your very specific niche. I think our American friends would say niche. But if you do have a very specific niche that requires extensive experience, really kind of specific knowledge of said industry and what you're doing, it can be tricky to work with a CAM. I think this can work. Actually, this would probably work if the agency that, in question has the right resources, the right tools, and has those specific trainings available. I think what we have noticed in the past is that if it's so specific and so niche that it can be just a little bit outside of what a CAM is comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. And for example, I met with an agency who does tech SaaS something for a very, very specific manufacturing industry. And as much as your account manager could learn that, it's just going to take a while. And for most of these types of agencies, they need somebody full-time in-house with a very extensive background in this very specific industry. So it's not like I need somebody who works with SEO and healthcare. That's great. We can learn that. But if it's like very, very, very deep knowledge, then that's just a little bit trickier.
Yeah. So if you kind of think of our perspective, we're kind of these marketers turned client account managers. And then if, the caveat would be not marketing for tech manufacturing company turned client account managers. Like
Exactly.
It's just so specific that it can just be tricky to kind of be all in on that sometimes when it's a very niched down area.
Exactly. Short but sweet, but hopefully this gave you a good insight into when you might want to bring somebody in full-time, in-house versus outsourcing to a team like us. And of course, if you're not sure if your agency is right, just reach out to us. We'll help you determine kind of next steps, give you our best recommendations. So head over to www.dotandcompany.co, and we can't wait to chat with you there.
I think just as a PS here, the success of the agency is always our top of mind. So we want to see that happening. And if this isn't something that's going to work for you or us, we're pretty good at identifying that and we'll point you in the right direction. Don't worry. So yeah, check us out, hop on a chat if you're unsure, or go through the list and check off if you're a good fit.
Cheers to happy client.